Oh, hi there, Team Ozone. Am I still allowed to say that? See, that's one of the things I am confused about. Cause like a few whiles ago, I used to upload rather often, right? And then I stopped being so often. And then that even went further and further. And yeah, let's skip this. Go to hopes. No, new game. Anyways, so hi there. Playing Pokemon Black right now. I guess that's important. So what's this video about? Basically why I've been gone for forever, all that kind of crap. So then, I get depressed when I don't do anything, so generally I like to keep myself occupied doing something. And the only videos I've left back on my channel, I've privatized every video. Is that the proper word for it? I think that is the proper word for it. Anyways, there's a reason for that, because I don't know, I don't feel like I can say Rayquaza93Wii is who I totally am, even if it does slip out of my mouth so ever so easily is what I meant to say, obviously. So that's rather confusing, but still, I'm still here making videos because apparently, right, more context. About a month or two ago, I kind of wanted to kill myself, I guess, because I felt utterly useless in that I wasn't able to make videos anymore. That's not entirely the reason, it was just one of the miniature reasons that all pile up into one big reason. So, I guess if I make videos, that undoes that, right? Is that how it goes? But I don't entirely want to make videos, more so as I just want to talk into a thing, and that feels therapeutic in a sense. I've already discussed this multiple times in the past, so if you're a concurrent viewer, you probably know that I think it's therapeutic to talk into a microphone. It just works. And I don't know, I felt really awful in that I looked back at why do I do this? At first it was just to feel better and, not have any trouble speaking, and be able to speak properly, because granted, English is my first language, I believe. I think. I'm not entirely the brightest apple in the orange tree, that's not how the saying goes. Basically, the point is, it was a purpose for it. I was supposed to be better at English, and then, well, at least speaking. Writing wasn't even a problem. Writing was so easy. It's just, I've always been a little bit shy, and as you can hear right now, I'm not so shy right now, but sometimes I just want to talk normally instead of talking like, hey guys! That doesn't really, after a while that stops feeling serious and feels more like it's just a thing I put on, a little mask. So what's up? Am I doing channel videos again, or whatever they're called? I don't know, I'm just so out of the hoop. I think I'm just gonna do this game, and it's not like I'm doing it for anything else, any other incentive I might have had along the line. Example, at one point views mattered, and then at another point cash mattered, which, to be honest, I never really grabbed too hard at either of those. It's just, those aren't really good reasons for me to, what the frig do I pick? I'm gonna go with Oshawott. So cute. I don't know. Main point is, I feel awful when I'm not doing anything. I have a lot of spare time, so maybe I'll be doing this for a while. And yeah, that's basically it. I have free time, because in life, of all the stupid choices I've made, stopping my whole upload schedule was probably one of the bigger ones. Just because, simply and just because at the same time, just jimply. Because it's something to do, and as I've said in my previous depression videos, which I do think I made a big deal in that I left those public and privatized everything else, doing something is important, and I guess without making videos, I have a little too much free time on my hands. I mean, granted, I'm not going to devote my entire life to making videos. No, I've got better things to do. I have to go to college. That was another big factor in why I kind of stopped making videos. I mean, I tried as long as I could. It just didn't last so long because, college gets in the way. And hey, I barely approached all my classes. Still, I feel I'm going to do this and I'm gonna keep it up for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like I'm gonna do it for this long and then I'm gonna stop. No, I think I'll just keep consistent schedule and keep to it. Cause wait, what the hell? How the hell do you lose on the first bat? What? I got so absorbed in having the moves I won before I even realized. Bianca, would you take a look around? Hold on. I have never, ever, I've never actually lost this battle, and I've played Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. Black 2 and White 2 don't count for this, do they? I've played Black and White a lot. Like, I think I've Let's Played both Black and White, and then personally played Japanese versions of both of them, so there's that. Apparently, if you do lose, nothing really bad happens. Alright, so that caught me by surprise a little bit. And if I lost to Bianca, who I have the type advantage against, which doesn't really matter this early on, I'm probably screwed because I must have some terrible nature that decreases my physical defense. Or maybe they got a critical, I'm not sure. Alright, so 6 minutes in, and I'm like thinking, is that it? Is that all? I was here to say, oh hey, I get depressed, so I'm gonna make videos because they undepress me. No, I think I forgot something, right. Ah, perfect. I'm gonna get my ass kicked here, but maybe you can tell my demeanor, or how I behave and act and talk and all that stuff, that I'm not exactly who I used to be. I don't know, like, is it obvious that I'm somebody different? Cause like, I'm not saying I'm a different human being, I'm still the same individual Ray who made this channel, all that stuff, but I have a different mentality now, I guess. Is that what I call it? Like, sometimes I just know words, but I don't exactly use them properly. I think a lot of people do that. Alright, basic gist wow, I can't believe I won against this guy, the tougher rival, and then lost to the easier rival. And I didn't even get a level up! That's kind of a kick in the balls, but whatever. Haven't said that in a while. Main point is, did you ever watch my old stuff and I was all happy-go-jolly? Right, I'm sorry, but I guess I'm not so happy-go-jolly anymore. I mean, that'd be great if I could stay like that forever and ever and ever. But I can't. Lonely, oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay, not a genius, but I counted on, okay, I called it. I can say that. I called it. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be something that's like, I don't know, decreases defense, and there we go, it decreased your defense. Lonely nature, boost your attack though. So we'll stick with that. Still haven't gotten named my Oshawott. I think I'll name him Aokiji because I've been watching way too much One Piece. In fact, that's another thing. I used to watch One Piece a lot, but then since I caught up on the anime with One Piece, I haven't exactly watched it in quite a while. Sharon says wait for me at the Pokemon lab. Bianca's like, oh, I gotta go home and get yelled at by my dad first. Oh, Black and White. I think everybody knows the story of the Iunno region, and if you do not, then I guess stick around. I can kind of cover it a little bit, but I'm probably not going to cover it too well. And what kind of games am I going to do now? I don't know. I think Pokemon games work best on a Pokemon-oriented channel. That kind of makes sense, right? A plus B equals C. Like, it's a logical thing. Like, 1 plus 1 is 2. Obviously, Pokemon is good on a Pokemon channel. Even though I do feel the trollish urge to play Digimon games sometimes here, it's okay, we'll stick to the Pokemans. And wow, this is actually, let's see, this is Generation 5, we are on Generation 6, so this is exactly 1 gen behind. Still, it's better than transferring my 3DS stuff and, I don't know, getting rid of my personal files and stuff, and then just having those for Let's Play. I'd rather just have this, a disposable file I can do anything on, just play and relax and speak, rather than sit around being depressed and quiet all the time. Speaking of which, you know, I used to do those question of the day things, or those outro parts with the little music and a little slide card. I think I'm gonna have that, but not exactly the same. Originally, I had images there. Hey, it's Professor Juniper. And I don't think I'm going to do that anymore, simply because I don't have the time to track down who made what or whatever. In fact, I don't think I even did track that down, rather scumbaggy. Well, past mistakes aside, why are all my videos private? I don't know, I don't feel good looking at them. Maybe it's just like they're embarrassing? is that I'm embarrassed, because if that is the problem, no, wait, what? No, ah, come on, I'm stupid. I've been pushing B, like, the button just to get through the text. Really, God damn it. Well, now that I'm not gonna nickname Oshawott, do I still use it even though it has the most perfect nature? I mean, not the most perfect nature, but it still has a pretty good nature. Ah, crap. I really should stop pushing. No, okay, I'll push A now. See, it'll work now. It'll work. In fact, my original idea was to actually pick my own custom starter. I think it's not too late for that. You know what? I'll actually do that, and then you guys can see that and complain about that. But main gist and point is, I got depressed really badly midway through college just because, oh god, I'm trying my ass off. I'm doing literally everything you're supposed to do in the animes. You're supposed to be social, supposed to be nice to everybody, and you're supposed to like study hard. Well, here are some things in life that you're gonna learn. Just because you're social doesn't mean everything's gonna work out the way you want it to be. I mean, yes, you'll make friends, but you don't really know if they're real friends or not. And the ones who are there for you when you're down, like, let's say you're really depressed and trying to commit suicide, the ones who stop you are probably your friends. Also, don't try and commit suicide. Probably doesn't help any situation at all. What else do we have here? Save my game. Nomicon. That's an item. Morel Nomicon. Yeah, that's an item from League of Legends. Have been playing that too. Also, don't play League of Legends if you're ever sad. It's not exactly the best thing. It bugs me that there's 2 spaces here. Like somebody else is supposed to be here, which is rather odd. Ah, boy. I think I'll just restart with a different starter now. I can't actually decide what it'll be. It'll probably be something like Turtwig, because I do like the Iunno region starters quite a bit. I think I'll take 3 that I really like, and just make myself choose from those. So anyways, depressed, got that. Unhealthy, I guess I'm kind of there. I can't really work out much because, I don't know, when you just don't have this just doesn't look appropriate. When you just don't have the motivation to exist, working out is kind of not a thing that you do. So what am I here to do? Fight off my depression and maybe help somebody else who has depression of their own. It has a form of depression, whatever it is. I'm not saying I got everything. I'm not saying I'm super jolly and all happy and stuff, but I feel like getting this off my chest, so I might as well. I mean, worst case scenario, I have to delete this video. Oh no, not entirely sure why. So yeah, but am I gonna go through the game like a walkthrough? Probably not. Am I just gonna go play the game and talk and get whatever's on my mind off? Yeah, that's probably the main gist of the thing. I can't sit in these chairs. I'm so used to the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire stuff, it's just so difficult to grasp that I can't sit in these chairs. So I'm gonna have an outro. Probably not gonna have an intro, at least I don't think so. Those are kind of outdated, aren't they? People just pop into their content. So I wonder if anything will be like it used to be. I don't know. Probably won't be like. I'm just rambling on too much now. Then again, the whole point of these videos is to ramble, so I can just sit around doing that all day. Honestly, if rambling makes you feel better, do it. It's always about making yourself feel better, because I realized something when I was in college. The difference between people who make content on YouTube, like really funny, fun content, and then the difference between people who just go to live their normal lives, is one of them can like make content, right? And the other consumes it for a good reason. So real life doesn't bother them as much because you cope when you're happy. You know, enduring and coping, basically the same thing. And you endure better when you have something to smile at or talk to or whatever the hell that accent just randomly popped in. So basically, if you have something to keep you happy, something to entertain you, something to make things less horrible, and I'm not saying life is horrible, it's just, you know, people have up days and down days. And if you're having a down day, it's probably nice to get a free cookie, or in this, or, you know, YouTube video which makes you laugh. I'm not sure if that would count as a cookie, probably not, but still, something is better than nothing, and you're gonna get something by laughing. So I don't know. It's like people who give smiles versus people who need smiles. That's why YouTubers work. It's not because of some other thing. It's just simple. People need smiles. People get smiles, and that works. And I forgot about that. In that I forgot smiles. I forgot to give smiles, and I know it sounds really cheesy and lame and cliche, but come on. If everybody was sad, like horribly, horribly sad, depressed, would anything ever get done? No. People have motivation. People have little glimmers of hope in life, and that helps us get through it. So, here I am. I think I'm either trying to be a glimmer for myself or just in general. So, I guess if you're down and you're not doing anything later, you could be here and leave comments, and I can talk, and you can talk. Well, it's mostly just me talking, and you just leaving a comment, maybe. Maybe I should have just picked live streaming. The thing with that is that my schedule wouldn't really allow for me to live stream, and plus my internet pretty damn crappy. Plus, I only want to do those charity streams when I'm, told to. I don't want to live stream normally and then just burn myself out. And that's probably another thing why I didn't upload. I probably got burnt out, in which case I'm just going to take everything nice and easy and calm and mellow and relaxed. Sure, I'll get a little excited and surprised if something's got like a good nature, a little upset if I push B and don't give something the exact nickname I wanted to give it. But this is who I am now. See, I was all worried that if I don't upload, I won't be Rayquaza93Wee, but it's my username, isn't it? I decide and all that stuff, right? So I'm still me. I mean, for Pete's sake, I got an emerald-colored phone just because of the whole Rayquaza thing. I take pride in it, and Team Ozone, people who make breathing easier. It's not some kind of corporate logo or, business logo, but it's just like, that should be the basic requirement for being in Team Ozone. You just make someone's life easier. Like, make anything in their life easier, but I don't know. That's such a big dream to actually have a team like that. So I'm naive and dumb and really have some silly ambitious goals or dreams. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna go get a better starter because I can't nickname this one, and if I can't nickname it, it really bothers me a lot. So I'll catch you guys next time. I don't feel like saying leave a like, a comment, and all that stuff anymore. I just feel like saying I'll be there next time, and maybe you will be too, and that'd be nice. And it's not like I want you to watch my videos or anything, but baka. I can't even tell a joke. That's how awful my mood is. Hopefully it gets better as I just continue making videos and return back to who I was, because I really miss being me when I smiled. That's actually rather depressing. Hey, if this video depressed you, I'm sorry. I'm so hiccup. Sorry. At least the music is somewhat fitting. So that about wraps up for today. I guess this is the part where I just say bye. I don't want to say bye because I don't know, it doesn't feel right. But I guess I already kind of said it, so there's that. I don't know about questions of the days. Okay, fine, I'll do one. It's just like, should I do this thing where I just therapeutically talk to the game and upload a little bit at a time, or should I just, F off and go back to normal life? Because like I already have the normal life stuff down, and college starts up again. Well, for me it's somewhere else because plans and stuff, but I don't know. Is this weird? Like, I'm using this as a form of therapy for myself, because really talking helps get everything out, and if you just talk to yourself versus if you talk and you hear it over as you edit it, it seems more effective that way. Life's so confusing. Oh well. I'm gonna name my teammates after One Piece characters. That's gonna be fun. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye!